How's it going, everyone? James Pesca with Peak Condition. And so the topic at hand is, are you giving it 100%? And I'm going to go ahead and answer that. No, for most of you. But there is still hope. You still can do that. And so now I'm going to get into the topic at hand. So it's on my mind because over the last 3 weeks, I've been training a bunch of soccer players who are trying to become professionals. So they train year-round, and then the club brings them overseas, and they try out for different teams, and then if they make that team, the club gets a percentage of their contract. So these guys are all either currently in college or just finished college. They're all standout players, some of them All-American, All-Conference, great players. They've always been the man on their team. They've always stood out. But now they're trying to go to the next level. They're trying to make a living out of soccer. And so the head coach of the program, Brett Hall, who's the man, he's actually in the U.S. Soccer Hall of Fame. He was a coach for the U.S. women's national team. So he's the head coach of the soccer program. And so the other day in practice, the guys are playing, and he stopped everyone, and he brought them in. And the reason why he brought them in is just because the level of effort people are given, right? Because these guys have always been the man. They've always stood out. And so maybe some of them are used to being a little lazy. So he brought them all in, and he's like, guys, if you guys want to become professional soccer players, you have to give it 100% at all times. So that means even when you don't have the ball, when the ball's not even near you, you're always working, right? You're always sprinting. You're always looking for that next pass. You always have your head up. You're always putting in that extra effort. And it's really easy to give about 80%. That's what most people give, right? Most people give 80%. But it's that extra 20% which is going to separate you from the rest of them, and in this case, make you a professional soccer player. Or in the case of business, if you're trying to open your own business, be successful. That 20% is the hardest to give. And myself included, I'm guilty of this as well. So I'll give you an example of my life. So I have a training business, so I train my clients. I'm also working on a soccer program. I'm also working on my YouTube channel. I'm also working on my marriage and going on my honeymoon. And I'm trying to juggle all these plates. And what's most important for me right now, business-wise, is I really want to get my soccer program up and running. And I have to give it 100%, right? I've probably been giving it 80%. I have not been devoting all that extra effort into what I want to accomplish. And it's easy to use external factors as reasons why you're not giving that extra 20% or reaching goals, right? So for me, I have so many things to do. I'm juggling all these plates. That's why. Or maybe let's use fitness as an example. You are trying to lose 10 pounds and become stronger. And it's just so hard for you to work out because you start work early, right? You start at 6 a.m. So I can only work out on the weekends because I start every day at 6 a.m. and I don't get home till 6 p.m. So I need my sleep. Or maybe you're trying to start a baking shop and you're good at baking, but you just can't get your product out there. You're like, if only people would know about my product, then I would become a successful baker and I'd have a shop and everything would be good. But these are all excuses, right? Everyone is making an excuse here, myself included. You need to put in that extra 20%. That extra 20% is the hardest to give, right? That's the sleepless nights. That's you start work at 6 a.m., then set your alarm clock for 4 a.m., work out for an hour, then go to work. And in my case, hey, you want to juggle all those plates? All right, you're going to start getting 4 hours of sleep, and you're going to spend all that extra time writing program and shooting video. So, again, I'm not saying this is easy to do. It's easy to make excuses. It's easy to give that 80% and feel good about it, right? Because, hey, I look good. People know I'm a hard worker. I'm doing well, working well. But deep down inside, you know you are not giving it 100%. Because I promise you, if you're giving it 100%, if you are absolutely devoted to your craft, to your goal, you are going to reach that goal. It's not going to happen overnight, but you're going to crawl and bite and scratch your way to that goal, and you're gradually going to climb the mountain, which seems impossible, but it is possible. But it's going to take that extra 20%, which is the hardest to give, which is so hard for everyone other than the strongest of will that are going to reach those goals by giving that 20%. So go ahead and kind of reflect on what it is that you're trying to accomplish and really think deep down inside, are you giving it 100%? Don't use excuses. It's easy to use an excuse. It's easy to blame things on others, why you're not reaching something. It's easy to use external factors, but really examine your lives and see where it is that you can put in that extra effort, that extra willpower. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for me, but I'm going to make a dedication. I'm going to devote myself to reaching that goal that I have. And yes, there are going to be some sleepless nights. There's going to be a lot of studying. There's going to be a lot of programming. There's going to be a lot of working for free and, building the brand. It's easy to look at individuals who are overly successful and have reached pinnacles in their careers or their lives and think that there's something special about them, right? There must be something special that they have that you and I don't have, and that's why they reach their goal. And to put it simply, the difference between them reaching their goals and you not reaching your goals is they gave that extra 20%, right? They put themselves outside of their comfort zone in order to reach their goals. They had the sleepless nights. They put in the extra hours. They put in the extra studying. Whatever it is, they dedicated themselves to their craft in order to reach that goal. And so I know it's in all of us. Go ahead, really look deep down inside and examine yourself, and you'll see you're not giving it 100%, and that's why you're not reaching your goals. So go ahead, make a dedication to yourself to give them 100%, and I will see you on the other side of reaching our goals. Keep going. Doing well.